sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this AFC West matchup as we join you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we have a divisional rivalry on tap in this one.
And I love divisional rivalries because these teams know each other so well, it often takes something a little tricky in order to find a way to win the game.
Set to go now on EA Sports. Happy to have you, and we are underway. And the return here gets him right around the 24-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback. And they'll set up out of the pistol.
Go!
Throws left side, and he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical. He makes plays downfield.
And he is tackled. Hardly anything there.
Dontari Poe emerged on the scene fast as a young player and continues to make big plays at defensive tackle.
The starting lineups here brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
And he hauls it in. And he has 10 yards. So they're able to connect and defeat the man coverage on that one, Parker.
And the wide receiver, Brandon, was able to recognize that it was man coverage, even though the defensive back was playing off.
So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap. He looks to scramble. And he unloads this deep. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They set up the play fake. And he makes the catch. And Ron Parker with the tackle.
Sometimes the guy with the ball has to be an actor, selling the run fake and then stepping back into the pocket to find an open receiver.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Check, check, check.
So after that big gain, let's see what else he offense has up its sleeve. They'll go on the ground. And he's hit right away.
How about the defensive lineman? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
Running play. And he'll try to navigate through the big bodies up the middle. And a good carry to move the chains.
Excellent job by the running back by dropping his shoulder and powering his way forward.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. 2 tight end set this time. And he's able to bring it in. 11 yards on that play. Good throw. Receiver does his job, and it's a first down for the offense.
Excellent execution all the way around. Plenty of time for the quarterback and the receiver to work their first down magic.
Ronnie Hillman on the carry. A short game was all he needed. He gets across the chalk for 6.
Both teams come out of the locker room charged up, and both coaches have said, we have to impose our will. In this case, the offense imposes will on the defense. Will that carry over throughout the game? We shall see.
And the extra point kick is good. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. This one won't be returned. The offense will start at the 20. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man in his 11th season already as an NFL quarterback out of the University of Utah. That's Alex Smith.
Alex Smith is one of my favorite quarterbacks, and I don't mind admitting it, and it's mainly for his perseverance. When you go from the high of being the #1 pick in the entire draft to everyone calling you a bust to resurrecting your career first in San Francisco and then in Kansas City, he's one of my favorites. I think he can play.
And certainly a key cog in this offensive wheel is Jeremy Maclin.
You've just got to find ways to get him the ball, whether you put him in the slot or put him out on the perimeter.
Catches the snap out of the gun. Brings it in. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground.
You want some locker room cred? Receiver that not only catches the ball, but breaks a few tackles along the way. That'll get the guys in the team excited.
He had it but could not hold on. 25% of the way home in regulation. First quarter over. We'll have the second quarter with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll be back after this. It's the NFL on EA Sports. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. A pistol look this time. And the give to Jamal Charles. And it's the linebacker Marshall on the tackle. And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. Trying to complete it on the sideline, and he brings it in.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
And the defense with the stop. The defense here in a dime look from the shotgun. And he's tackled for the sack and the loss.
Brandon, I'm going through my notes, and we spent time talking with the offensive coordinator before the game. He talked about the 3-step drop game, the 5-step drop game, even 7 steps for some of the routes. I don't believe we had anything in here about a 20-step drop.
And it's thrown incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They'll operate from the gun. And the connection not made. Incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, special teams out there for the punt. Signaling for a fair catch. The offense will operate from the pistol. Into the belly of Charles. And then he's taken down for a loss. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. So a nickel formation here for the defense. And the defense makes the stop. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Throws it over the middle, and now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. Touchdown, Chiefs! And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
In the kickoff team, they all appear set. So not the best outcome there as the return gets them to the 16-yard line. And on first down, shotgun formation. Interception. Able to make the tackle.
Definitely a situation where he wishes he had that pass back, but a nice play by the defender to pick it off.
Getting set on first down. And the give to Jamal Charles. And picks up some nice yardage. Second down following the run. And the big tight end shifting around. Into the belly of Charles. Stop is made by Marshall.
Big-time points to the defense. They just swarmed, made the tackle. They get to go back to the huddle feeling awfully good about themselves.
Third and 3. Sideline toss. Steps out of bounds. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And the kicker converts to give 3 points to his team. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. And the return goes to the 26-yard line that time. And on first down. Unable to hit his man there, and it falls to the ground.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Tries it over the middle, and the ball is picked off. He's taken to the ground.
And what a play by the linebacker. You're not always expecting them to be able to do that, but he got his hands on the ball and picked it off.
First and 10. Penalty marker is down here. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Offside, defense.
Too quick to the trigger that time. Neutral zone infraction, and that'll cost him 5 yards. And the defense comes out in the dime. And it's caught.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
And they'll go play action. Left side throw, and the ball drops down to the turf. Hat tip to the defense there. They were draped all over it. Incomplete pass. I'll tell you what, though. Good man coverage, which isn't easy these days. These wide receivers in the NFL, so talented.
Brandon, I remember the days when the defensive backs were considered the best athletes on the field. I'm not so sure that's the case now. These wide receivers, they can do it all. Go over the top, go past you, and out-muscle you.
The ball swatted away.
Part of the hardest coverage in football is man. On this play, the defense got the win and forced an incompletion.
And this one is good. And we are teed up and ready to go. And he'll get it to the 28-yard line before he's brought down on the return. And on first down, shotgun snap here. And now he's scrambling. And he's able to haul it in.
I love the vision here. Sensed it, felt it, was able to move, kept the play alive, and found an open receiver downfield.
And on first and 10 now, from the gun. Makes the grab and is able to know where the chains are for the first down. And Charles, a good catch there and a first down.
Brandon, excellent execution. Quarterback knew where the ball had to be placed. The receiver knew where the first down line was.
And it's picked off. And he's got some room. And the defense wraps him up.
After that play, the linebacker be in the film session telling all the coaches, I think I should be playing on offense. How about those mitts, guys?
And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. Slings it left side, and he's able to haul it in. The tackle by the corner, Roby. And a timeout on the field. This time it's the offense calling it.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the first down marker.
And they'll set up out of the pistol. Throws for the sideline, and he'll step out of bounds.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the first down, but offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
And the defense gets to him for the sack. And the defensive unit is going to take a timeout here and get together to discuss some things. Big sack there by the defense, and now the punt. And a really nice game. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. And there's a flag on the play. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So an intentional grounding penalty, and the offense goes back 10 yards.
Yeah, last resort for the quarterback. He couldn't get outside of the tackle box, so he could legally intentionally ground the football. Had to just launch it and take the penalty.
Long ways to go on second down. Shotgun formation. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They'll go with a pass. And he's going to loft it way downfield. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Waving the arm, he wants a fair catch here. So the offense has it first and 10. And the give to Jamal Charles. Able to pick up some good yardage. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with a timeout. Second down, 4. They'll operate from the gun. Caught! The tackle by the corner, Roby. And a timeout is taken here by the offense.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throws the deep ball. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete. The Denver Broncos find themselves down at half, but still 2 quarters to go, and we'll have those in just a bit after this timeout. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And time to see how these two sides come out of the locker room as we get set for the third. Here we go. And he's going to go ahead and take a knee here and bring it out to the 20. And on first down, into the belly of Charles. And the stop comes right around the 35 this time. Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
And the give to Jamal Charles. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
A pistol look this time. And it's a handoff in search of running room on the left. And the stop by Stewart.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the fourth quarter, you could break a big one.
Into the belly of Charles. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races.
Well, Brandon, as we know, the goal of any defense, keep the running plays short. Keep them contained. That one leaked through, and boy, he went a long way.
Getting set on first down. They'll keep it on the turf. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there.
Textbook defense, nowhere to go for the runner. They get there, they make the tackle, play over.
The offense will operate from the pistol. The handoff. And that was just his first carry of the ball game. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third down and 10. The snap from the gun. And it is complete. He caught it and give the tackle to Talib.
We all want to see everyone be exotic on every play, but sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
And tough starting field position here. So a rough spot to take the snap from here. And they'll give it to Anderson. And he's hit and stopped right there.
Brandon, that's a body blow type of a run. The type of run that if you keep getting them and accumulating them throughout the game, that'll really wear a defense down as we get to the fourth quarter.
The handoff to the back. Between the tackles. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly. Third down now following the run.
Ready, left 35, left 30.
And the pass came up short.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And the defense coming out this time in the nickel. To the air attack. And it is complete. Derek Johnson brings him down.
Brandon, that was a good completion there. He read it was zone early on, and he found a hole in the defense.
So first down here after the completion. And they'll set up out of the pistol. And a nice grab. And nobody left to beat. He's in the clear.
After a play where you catch it and take it long distance, get caught just before the goal line, I'll be eager to see if the offense can stay focused and find a way to punch it in.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And now first down following that long gain. C.J. Anderson this time. Then a short run there for the touchdown.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
And the extra point attempt. And he splits the uprights for the PAT. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And in the end zone, he'll take it, and he won't return it. And on first down. And the give to Jamal Charles. And on the tackle, Von Miller. So that does it for 3 quarters of action. The final quarter, the fourth, will be coming up after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. The defense here in a dime look. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Goes right side. He brings it in for the catch, and he's wrangled to the ground.
It's not the most glamorous route that a receiver can run, but how crisply did he run the out route in order to make that play successful?
And on first down, takes a snap out of the gun. And it's complete. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play.
As a defender, when you know that you're in man coverage and you know that you don't have any help deep, you've got to make sure you stay inside on the receivers because that's the quickest way to get beat if you allow them to go across the middle.
Into the belly of Charles. And it's the linebacker Marshall on the tackle.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for third down.
And the defense comes out in the dime. Picked off by Harris. He's wrangled down. And on first down. And they'll give it to Anderson. And he's hit for a loss. See if they stay on the ground for second down. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. And it's complete. It's Johnson on the tackle. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Getting set on first down. Back to throwing here on first. Ball is thrown incomplete. Great job by the defense.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down. offense.
Gun, gun, gun.
And on 2nd and 10 now. The snap from the gun. And he brings it in for the catch. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And it's complete. And that play there gets them across midfield.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And here we are now at the 2-minute warning. Charles and I will be back in just a moment. And on first down, C.J. Anderson this time. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. And that will stop the clock. A timeout is taken.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game. Small gains as they try to accumulate the yardage that they hope will pay off throughout the game.
And they'll give it to Anderson. And Ron Parker with the tackle. A timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO.
As a defender, your key on the draw play is the offensive line. Figuring out how they're setting up and trying to read it to prevent the play from happening.
So 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground this play. Touchdown, Broncos.
Terrific patience and vision by the runner. Able to use his blocks and get into the end zone.
The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And he's going to elect to go down to a knee, and they will start at the 20. And on first down, shotgun snap. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he checks it down. And it is caught. Fumble.
Under the heading of, it can be a simple game when you execute properly. All you want to do is take care of the football. Keep possession. Don't turn it over.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And on first down, C.J. Anderson this time. And a running play here to the right. And Houston wrangles him down. And they're going to take a timeout here to stop the clock.
When you call a draw, your whole offense has to be good actors on that play, especially the offensive linemen. They show a good pass set to make you think you're throwing the ball, and then they fire off and lead a runner downfield.
Down he goes.
And this is why teams invest in offensive linemen. When you get the best and you have a chance to close out games late by running the football and keeping the ball away from your opponents, that's when you win championships.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Catches the snap out of a gun. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab.
What a great feeling this has to be for the offense. A lead late in the game, but they still want to run their offense and see if they can get more.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Able to dance around for some yards, and here the offense is going to burn a timeout. defense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he hauls it in. And that's one where you wonder, does the quarterback even bother throwing that ball?
It's a great question, Brandon, because there were no open receivers, and the only one they could possibly get it to was behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass is short. Left it short. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And that kick is true. It is good for 3 points.
Nothing but confidence there. Just strolled out there and knocked it through the post. An easy 3.
And they will line up here for the onside kick. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. And a huge chunk of yardage.
It's good to see them in the red zone with a chance to put some points on the board, but they need this one and plenty more in order to make this one interesting.
It's a really good field position here for the offense. A pistol look this time. Middle of the field throw. And he threw it short, falls incomplete. But it's knocked away by the defense. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Throws right side. And he makes the catch. And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game.
At times, the end zone looks wide open. Truth of the matter, though, a lot of congestion. What a great play for the quarterback to rip one through there and allow his receiver to make a big-time catch.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. This time over the middle. So they got the 6, now the extra 2 on the conversion. This is one of those where one coach, he's going to look back and say, oh, yeah, we just made enough moves to win the game. The other one's going to